The manual valve is supplied with fluid by the pump and is also connected by a linkage to the shift selector lever. As the lever is moved, the manual valve opens and closes passages in the valve body. These passages carry fluid to clutches, to other valves, and to the governor assembly. When the selector lever is in park, the manual valve blocks all outgoing passages to prevent fluid from applying clutches and feeding the governor. When the lever is placed in any forward range, however, fluid is supplied to the governor assembly. Another one of these valves is the throttle valve, or TV valve, a mechanically operated valve that's connected by a linkage to the fuel system's throttle valve assembly and from there to the accelerator pedal. As the driver moves the pedal, the linkage moves the transmission throttle valve. Throttle valve movement signals the transmission of changes in engine load. The throttle valve is supplied with fluid at line pressure. At zero throttle, like at idle, little or none of this feed fluid is allowed to pass through the throttle valve. Above zero throttle, the linkage moves the TV plunger, which in turn opens the throttle valve. As the valve opens, a greater amount of feed fluid flows through it. A direct relationship thus exists between throttle valve travel, throttle valve pressure, and engine torque. TV pressure is supplied to each of the shift valves in the control valve assembly. TV pressure plus the added force of a spring tends to hold each shift valve in a closed position. Another device used to control shifts to compensate for changes in engine load is a modulator. A modulator reacts to changes in manifold vacuum and is connected by a hose to the engine's intake manifold. Engine vacuum and torque, or engine power, change in an inverse relationship to one another. That is, as torque increases, vacuum decreases. An automatic transmission can take advantage of this relationship to control shift points. A modulator assembly raises or lowers modulator pressure, the pressure sent to the shift valves, to signal when a shift may be necessary. As the accelerator pedal is pressed and the engine vacuum drops, modulator pressure increases, much the same as TV pressure, and shifts are affected. When the driver lets up on the pedal and modulator pressure drops, shifts are affected again. Not all transmissions are equipped with a modulator system. Some models employ both a modulator and a TV linkage. Transmissions must have one or both of these systems to control shifts and change line pressure based on throttle position.